Hello, everyone. Today is Monday, September 1st, Labor Day 2025 at 12:36 p.m. in the afternoon. Um, so I guess, I had to back off for a little bit with the bentonite clay because you can't really take it every day because you'll get like constipated and stuff. So I guess it's been like maybe 3 or 4 days since I took the bentonite clay. But I'm noticing slowly but surely the coconut oil has been clearing me up mucus wise a little bit. Um, you know, so for some reason I didn't get to sleep great at all last night until sometime later in the morning. It could have been before 4 o'clock in the morning, but I don't know. But I don't know what time I fell asleep. But I mean, as I said, it took me a long while to adjust and fall asleep. Um, and I woke up a few times, in the middle. Earlier in the morning. But I ended up waking up at 10:53 this morning, the final wake up, and almost half of the day had passed me by. So, excuse me. Well, I had a super late breakfast since I woke up super late, and I had the Trader Joe's organic Pop Tarts, cherry pomegranate flavor, and I had um a little bit of the coconut water and some more of the mango kefir, and I had the leftover canned tuna and beans. It turned out to taste really good, and it had some green olives in it, and it had olive oil in it. So I I had this birthday coupon for an app called. Well, I don't have the app downloaded. I used the website version, but they had this thing called ResortPass. It might be in your city, you know, where basically well, I'm in this hotel right here, and it's just like it's similar to an extended stay, I guess. But one time I asked how much it costs to stay here for a whole week. They said like $700 something dollars, like $700 or $800 per week. But you know the app that I've been using, um, even on Saturdays and Sundays, like I can have a room here for like unless they had those extreme events like um like in I think it's in I don't think it'll be October, it's November. They'll have like big events like Bayou Classics and Battle of the Bands, or if they have events like Essence Festival, that's when you'll see crazy prices, or Jazz Fest or something. But um on the weekends here, thankfully I don't have to pay a deposit, and I've been paying like no more than $85 on the weekends. But sometimes it's like the more you like the more nights I stay, that's the you know I can earn a little bit more discounts. So um I could I could stay here um for during the weekdays more like between $70 and $80 a week. I'm sorry, not week. I wish. That's my sleep deprivation. I meant to say per night. Excuse me, between $70 and $80 per night. I think one time, well, I had some credits from, I would think I may have been able to stay here for like $68 one night. You know, but on average, like between $70 and $85 that I've been, stay here, you know, and yeah, per night. I didn't mean to say per week. That's a sleep deprivation, but I was trying to say per night, $70 or $80 per night, but more like 85 per night on the weekends at the highest or at the most, But if I have like some credits or whatever, I could pay a little less, But it's like the more I stay, then I could get like more discounts. So if I stay like um 4 nights in a row, I might have to wait a couple of days, and then if I come and stay again, I can apply the credit for like maybe $6.15 or something, you know. But I haven't stayed at any choice hotels since May. And I was able to get the first one, but the second part I wasn't able to get the if you get 2 hotel nights and then you get a $50 gift card to whatever stores they have available. Like a lot of the times, if I have a lot of different things that I need for hygiene and this and that or whatever, I might use, like, say if Choice Hotels has that incentive where if you stay 2 different reservations and then you get a $50 gift card, then sometimes you could do like, well, the one in the mail, you have to if you get $25 worth, you have to wait like 2 months or so for it to come in the mail. But if you earn enough to where you could get digital, like a digital gift card, it's like $50, and then you can go and eat from certain restaurants or whatever. But sometimes if I could get that, the $50 at Target or something, then I could use that to buy my soap, trash bags, rubbing alcohol, and whatever else, hygiene or batteries or whatever that I might need. But I haven't got to do the second one. But the last one, I was able to get at fake Walmart, and and I don't. That was before May, or was it during May when I got that? You know. But I'm not gonna say the name of the hotel, but it was a hotel where I was treated like I was not wanted. You know. And so it costed more over there than it does over here. You know. So I mean, they had, well, that hotel, they had the pool, but I had never really swam in the pool, that pool. They had a pool, the laundry, and breakfast, you know. So, but, yeah, it's like some of the staff loved me there, but some of the staff treated me like so bad. Made me feel like I was not wanted over there. And they probably were perps, but they were definitely narcissistic abusers that, treated me so bad that just them, even if I did nothing wrong, just by them having an attitude, having extreme attitude by basically my presence and my existence. That's the hotel where when I said over the phone I'm a diamond member, and the girl hung up in my face when I was trying to reserve a room. And everybody try to, fill in the blanks and try to look for reasons to justify why I was wrong. Or, they try to, add in stuff that wasn't there, or draw their false conclusions to justify why she was in the right or whatever. But if, but some of these other hotels, it seemed um, like the higher class hotels, if you're a diamond member, um, they'll treat you like royalty. If you're a diamond or diamond select or diamond whatever, diamond elite member or whatever, But if you're targeted and they're a perp and with a narcissistic personality, they treat you like you as if you warrant out your welcome, or if you're not welcome or wanted there, or they perp you out of there by abusing you to the point where you don't want to go back there anymore and be tired of being treated mean every day. Just like for me to go to the PJ's Coffee location in Harvey on Manhattan by the library. I got tired of being treated mean every day by kids young enough to be, you're young enough to be my daughter, and this is how you treat me, and think your authority is so high. If you think you serving me cold sandwiches as a form of punishment, and then get an attitude or treat me like a nuisance, if I ask for it to be warmer. You did that on purpose. So, they lost a loyal customer. And I'm not even a coffee drinker, like I've seldom had like coffee-based products from there, but I would mainly go for the breakfast because it's close by the library. Otherwise, if I wasn't homeless, I wouldn't be, going to coffee shops and stuff. It wasn't me to go to coffee shops, when I had a place to live. But when I was not homeless and I was living in Los Angeles, I used to go and take my laptop and use the Wi-Fi for free at the University of Southern California, USC, and they had a Starbucks right across the street. So when the USC libraries were closed for holidays and stuff, I would go to that Starbucks. Or they used to have a Marriott, where you used to be able to use the Wi-Fi there and maybe buy something from their Starbucks or whatever. But I got wrongfully kicked out of and banned from, and I was physically assaulted at that Marriott that was near the airport in Los Angeles. But the Marriott Hotel downtown 555 Canal Street back in 2017, 18, 19, I think it was those years that people used to go. They weren't a guest at the hotel, and homeless or not, they used to go and use the Wi-Fi there in the lobby, and everybody was okay with it. But and even 2017, 18, 19 or whatever, I could go to the Westin Hotel downtown, and anybody could go, be allowed to use the Wi-Fi and use the bathrooms or whatever. But after that thing happened in 2020 that I can't talk about, You know, it's like people still to this day, you know, like almost all of the downtown hotels will not let you use the bathroom. Like in 2017, I mean, not 17, but 18 and 19, when I was homeless on the streets, it was miserable being forced to have to hold my urine in all night, or be forced to pee on myself, you know. And back then, the hotel front desk agents used to let you use the bathroom as long as it wasn't overnight. You know, they would let you use the bathroom, but the fake security guards would bully you and be power hungry and run you out of there and wouldn't let you use the bathroom or whatever, you know. But it was one time during the day on a Saturday, and I asked the front desk agents at the 555 Canal Street Marriott if I could use the bathroom. And the front desk agent said, yeah, they let me use the bathroom. And then they had a black guy that did me the same thing that what happened to me at the airport. Gave me a vicious, mean look, and then snuck behind my back and went and told the fake security guards whatever lie about me. And then the fake security guards bullied me out of they bullied me out of the hotel and acted like know-it-all narcissists and tell me I deserved my homeless situation, and they didn't know what I was going through. They were ghetto narcissistic perps. You know, so, I mean, they were fake, crusty, raggedy, ghetto narcissistic perps, you know, and trying to tell me, oh, you deserve to be homeless because you burned your bridges from all your family. And this was before I fully woke up about gang stalking and family involvement. I had some knowledge about gang stalking at that time, but not fully, you know. But, yeah. And so, I mean, yeah, I mean, but yeah, even like the Sheraton downtown, they used to let me use the bathroom. And the Sheraton that's like right across the street. And the front desk agents used to be nice enough to let me use the bathroom. And then after that, one of the fake security guards bullied me out of there and narcissistically lectured me, talking about there are 6 cameras watching you. And at the Hilton Riverside downtown, you know, even some of the, you know, fake security guards used to let me use the bathroom. And, you know, the fake crusty security guard perp that, you know, try to make sexual advances at me. You know, a couple of months, a month or two later, he was the one who made the fake decision to wrongfully ban me from there. Like, I asked to use the bathroom, and y'all said yeah. So now all of a sudden, I'm just banned from hotels, you know. And that's less job opportunities I could get to have to work at the same hotels. If at that Hilton hotel, he called himself trying to trespass me in the midst of me trying to go look for a job opportunity. You know. And I wish I could have got to put that motherfucker on film. You know, to be wrongfully permanently banned from damn near everywhere downtown. That's why I went to Pensacola, Florida in the first place, and for the same thing that happened over there. But anyway, back to this ResortPass thing. Um, you know, and I can't believe the online stalkers have enough time on their hands to pretty much contact even hotels that I could never dream of to go to. Could never have the money or dream of to go to such and such hotel. Even the expensive, fancy, and rich luxury hotels, these motherfuckers try to call up every hotel in town and slander them about me. Yeah, I'm talking about the YouTube stalkers, the stalking cult that worship Satan and they do nothing but lie on people all day. Oh, and a couple of videos, the video that I did yesterday during the day, not the foster care video, but the video before that, it's like I got under 100 views on there. And at that time, I had it took for me to receive almost 70 views before I got even one thumbs up. So I don't even know if the stalking cult is mad at me. And I noticed that, they keep manipulating the subscriber numbers on my channel. And, they keep manipulating the subscriber numbers on my channel. But, I don't even know if the stalking cult manipulated for everybody to be mad at me from that video yesterday. Or they were suppressing the damn video. But even the foster care video that I did later yesterday, I don't know if it's being suppressed. I also shared it in the community post as well. The video that I did in the middle of the night, that got more views or whatever. The video right before this one. So anyway, what I was trying to say about the ResortPass thing, there's a website or an app called ResortPass.com. I probably was looking up swimming in New Orleans, and that's how I stumbled upon that website. So they have basically where you could just have a luxury daycation, a day pass. And they say certain times the locals can go for $10 or whatever. I never really took advantage of that. So it's basically all these, expensive rich folks rent. My words are not coming out right. The rich folks fancy, expensive luxury hotels, have where they have where you could get a spa, pool, or cabana or something like that you can utilize for the day, or sometimes even a room just for the day. And the prices vary between $20 or 20, 30, sometimes 40, 60 or whatever. And it's not many of them that look like they have a jacuzzi or a hot tub. I only saw 2 of them. But one of them is not downtown, and it's closed. It's closed on Monday, I guess, But I had a birthday incentive, a birthday gift for the pass to be $20 off. And so I felt like a dummy because I thought that I was just gonna get the well, if they say $20 off and they have some passes for $20, oh well, I guess I can go for free. Well, come to find out, that wasn't the case. They said the $20 off only applies if you book 100 like a $100 activity. I mean, an activity that's over $100 before taxes and everything. And then after that, then you get the $20 discount. Well, I'm like, well, I can't afford that. So I have to just not be able to get to use that one. So I guess I'll just swim where I swam yesterday if the pool is open. You know. Well, swimming where I swam yesterday, that was completely and totally free. I didn't have to pay nothing. So they extended the community pools up until like the end of September. And they said after Labor Day, the outdoor pools will just be open Saturdays and Sundays. And the indoor pools are year round. But as I said, the indoor pools, they're too cold. you know. But yeah. But I should have asked them what are the hours of the pools for Labor Day, for today, if they're open. But I'm gonna try to take a peep to go and see what time the pool will be open, or if anyone's out there, and if they are, then I would like to go swim. But so yeah. So I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow for me to have to go back out on the streets. And then I heard later on this week is the cold front. I might have to bundle up with every garment of clothing that I have. So yeah, it's like anything. If I try to get my hands on a money making or money earning opportunity or a job opportunity, the stalker, they destroy it. If I get my own place to live, they destroy it. You know. And then people want me to blame myself for being forced homeless. And then they try to lie and make it like as if I choose to be homeless because I won't sell out or become a perp, or the only job they want me to do is sexual perversion and gang stalking. And I don't want to do that. And they're doing this to other TIs as well. You know. Especially as black women. So I don't know if I'll go swimming today, but I need to work on my writing. But I'm still not. I'm still tired and sleep deprived. I don't know. I can't make up my mind what I will do, but I know what I want to do. But as I said, I don't know if I have to check out of here tomorrow and be back on the streets, I don't know about if it's gonna rain later on this week or not, but I've heard that by the Friday or the weekend there's supposed to be a cold front. You know, I'm not ready. And I'm still need to find a way to get a solution off the streets before the winter. And the stalkers are hoping that I'm wrongfully and undeservingly, sitting in jail. And yesterday they had someone in the so-called TI community on Twitter that I never crossed paths with his account before. And he had only 20 tweets and or posts on X. And then kind of find out he had me blocked for no reason. And I don't even know him, or I never did him anything. And he had a book or a free book or ebook on professed, targeted individual, whatever. And it's like, they have certain other people who have blogs and ebooks and regular books about the targeting program, and it's like, why do they deserve respect? They're not considered scammers and frauds for selling their ebooks. But I wish I could have gotten more accomplished with the Christian prayer and also my writings. But this past week I've been sick, and just slowly but surely getting better, But I feel like I need more sleep. But I'm gonna get off here. I'll talk to y'all again tonight. I love y'all. I'll see y'all. Bye.